Hey everybody, LFFL Primetime episode number 3. I appreciate you tuning into this nonsense some more. So all you need, 5 minutes. Today's episode devoted to our newest league, the Guillotine. We added this league last year at the request of Greg Kaufman. A lot of fun. I really enjoyed the first year in spite of the fact that my team did awful. So we'll go over the recap of the 2019. We'll refresh your rules for you here. We actually have a few owner changes to talk about. We have some COVID considerations that we need to go through, and then we'll talk about the draft because we got to get this draft cranking. So 2019 Slick was your inaugural champion. Slick doesn't play a lot, but when Slick does play, Slick decides to beat us all. So Slick played in 2 leagues last year, pretty much won them both. Thanks for that. However, the second place team was Todd. This is super interesting because Todd actually ranked 14th in points scored per game, yet somehow managed to finish second place. One of the things I truly love about this type of format, this type of league, is that you don't have to be awesome and super every week. It's a totally different strategy. You just got to find a way to get by each week. Remember, we eliminate the lowest scoring team. It doesn't matter if you score tons and tons of points one week. If you can just avoid being the lowest scoring team, you're good. Phil Kaufman actually led this league in points per game by a lot, but he had a bad week and didn't end up winning because of his bad week. Best ball scoring in effect. Remember, best ball scoring means the computer starts your best players. You have to do nothing. You just sit back, watch your team win, or in my case, watch your quarterbacks get hurt and have no quarterback for a week. There are no transactions after the draft has ended in this league. However, this year I am going to turn on trading during the draft, so that way you can better craft the team you want to have. Now, owner changes. The LFFL features so few owner changes. It's big news when we do owner changes. Robbie and Tony reached out to me, said they didn't want to play in the LFFLs this year, so they've dropped out of all the leagues they were a part of. Greg Kaufman has had it in my ear to be adding a guy named Matt Brennan for a long time. I've heard he's really good. Obviously, I need to do a better job of screening people before I let them in this league because I don't know why I'm letting good players in this league. I'm getting tired of losing to the new players. Thanks, Miles. Seriously, new people, I need to start adding worse players because I'm tired of it. So I'm excited to have Matt along. I'm excited to welcome Matt. It sounds like he's excited to play, and it sounds like he's really good. So watch out for him. Maybe we'll have 2 straight champions in their inaugural seasons. As you can tell from baseball, COVID will be a problem during football season since half the Marlins now have COVID. The way the NFL and the NFLPA wrote their agreement, basically players can miss a ton of time. We see in baseball Eduardo Rodriguez right now. Eduardo Rodriguez got COVID a month ago, still having trouble throwing 20 pitches without his breathing failing on him. So we're going to add 2 additional roster spots. It's just as a way to kind of buffer us. The roster spots with best ball is always fun and interesting with strategy you want to take. I think 2 additional spaces just gives you more wiggle room for people missing time because it's going to happen. Now, champion is currently scheduled to be crowned in week 13 because we have 14 teams. Champion will be crowned in week 13. However, if the season does not make it to 8 weeks, we're not going to crown a champion. If the season goes between 8 weeks and 12 weeks, I'll have a schedule on the website about how to determine champion. I'll have to eliminate some double teams. That'll be posted before we draft so that we're all very clear on the rules. Now, our draft 2020. We're going to start drafting the morning of August 4th. The reason for that, opt-outs. The NFL players can opt out of playing the season until August 3rd. There's already been some guys opt out. Dante Hightower just opted out this morning. So I am confident there will be guys opt out. They're going to impact fantasy. I actually just heard Brandon Bolden opted out, which I know destroys Slick's winning strategy. So we are going to allow trading of draft picks. The order will be the inverse of last year's standings. Matt Merrill first, me second, Eric third. Looks like the old guys need to pull it together and stop losing. Greg 4, Miles 5, Sean 6, Andy 7th, Thomas 8th, Bill 9th, Bill 10th, Josh 11th, Todd 12th, Slick 13, and Matt Brennan slid him in at 14. I'm not really trying to haze the new guy here, but I just thought it was fair to let everyone go where they were. So my last piece of advice for you, 2020, here's what you should do. I suggest a little more Anakin Skywalker, a little less Count Dooku. Good luck to everybody, and I can't wait to start drafting.